Good morning and happy Tasted Tuesday. It's the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. It's also a fuel-good day for co-ops across Canada. That's where 10 cents from every liter of gas sold and $1 from every big cool and coffee will be going to nonprofit groups across the area. Of course, we'll talk a bit about that. Tell you where I'm going to be today. Hopefully you can stop by, get some gas, and say hello. Hello! Already a Tuesday. We got some good news. A popular Winnipeg brew house is going to be setting up shop in Brandon, and it is a beautiful place. We'll take a tour coming up on the show today. Oh, it's beginning to look a lot like you know what. What? Target announcing yesterday that they're going to start the holiday shopping season in this month, the earliest ever. We've got the details coming up. Also, details on Saturday Night Live. Best show on television. At least it was. It's still a favorite of yours truly, and it's a birthday present for me. September 28th, it's going to be back on, and it's anybody's guess as to who's going to be the host. We'll talk a bit about that. Burger King announces the finalists for their $1 Million Whopper contest. You remember a few months back, they had asked fans of the popular food chain to say, okay, we're going to be looking for the ultimate Whopper, kind of call it the $1 Million Whopper, and everybody could submit their recipes, and they've got it down to the final 3. National Cheeseburger Day is tomorrow, and across the U.S., there is like 50-cent hamburgers at McDonald's. There is 75-cent hamburgers at Harvey's. There is deals all over the place. 2 chains in Canada will be offering some really good cheeseburger deals tomorrow, and we've got the details on that. Costco is out with its whiskey advent calendar for the holidays, and it's a busy day today. We've got lots going on. Red Lobster has done it, effective as of midnight last night. Yay! Red Lobster is out of bankruptcy. Red Lobster has exited bankruptcy. Red Lobster is... Wait till you see the new CEO. This guy is young. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a gag when I saw the announcement yesterday. This guy's 35 years old. He's running Red Lobster. Okay, they've restructured. Anyway, we'll talk a bit about that. The good news is Red Lobster is here to stay. Yes. Oh, man, it's spooky out there today. When we take a look outside, your weather and road update is brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on voicemanusa.com. Call 204-730-2333. And we've got a lot of fog High humidity this morning. It's going to be a very warm, gloomy day. Bit of a flip of the script here. Now, the heat stays, but the sun goes. I'm not kidding. We're going to see a high of 24, but the humidex will make it feel like 30. So this will be, I'm trying to think of this will be like a Cancun kind of day, I guess. A Cancun day for Manitoba in September, where you know how you're on vacation in Mexico and you have some clouds roll in and it's hot, it's humid, sticky, but cloudy. That's what we're going to have today. And possible showers tomorrow. Actually, showers now apparently going to stay with us for most of the week now. The big cool down is happening halfway through the weekend. We'll have daytime highs slide down to 15 degrees, which is normal for this time of year. We knew we couldn't outrun it. And fall officially arrives Sunday morning, so it makes sense that we've got cool weather on the way. Anyway, that is how we're looking this morning. We're at 15 degrees. It's mild, even though it looks spooky and very foggy this morning. Be careful. Give yourself some extra time before you hit the highway today if you are going to be traveling, because there could be some visibility issues. We're seeing some thick fog, especially up at 16 and 10 at Menidosa. So drive with care and caution today, okay? Especially watching out for wildlife. Taking a look how everybody else is doing across the continent this morning, looking at some frosty conditions out west again. Oh, won't be long before those frosty conditions come this way. Hopefully that's a ways away. But nevertheless, let's get into it. There was some severe weather that reared its ugly head in northern Ontario yesterday. They had some tornado watches and warnings as far west as Steinbach. Crazy weather for this time of year. Unreal. Okay, let's say good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you, Red Lobsters. Okay, so much good news. It's a Good News Tuesday. It's a Good News Tuesday. Trudeau got his ass kicked last night. Sorry, indulge me. Oh, it's so good to see him get his butt kicked. It's so fun to see him get his butt kicked. I am a happy man. I have got a plan. Oh, Trudeau got his butt kicked. Yay, boys and girls. Oh, your cousin Ty is so happy this morning. Justin got lambasted. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in politics. Now, we're not a political show, but everybody knows. Oh, I can't wait for Trudeau to go. We'll have cake. When Trudeau goes, we'll have cake. And so, real briefly, he's from Montreal. They have an airport named after his family there. They had a by-election last night, and it was a close one, but he lost. Oh, yes. Oh, man. What a great way to start the day. So I'm in a good mood. That and the Saturday Night Live announcement yesterday that they're going to be bringing it back on September the 28th. I'm super excited. Tasha's here this morning on Twitch this morning, along with Road Reverend, to say good morning to all. Good morning and happy Tasted Tuesday. Quentin's here on Twitch as well. We've got Cheryl here on Twitch to say good morning, everybody, along with Cindy also on Twitch. JT's on TikTok. Good morning, JT. Nice to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully there's nice weather wherever you're peering in from. Janine's here on Facebook. We got through Monday. Happy Tuesday. Zumba Bernice is here on Twitch to say good morning to everybody. 67 Flashback on TikTok. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Mama J is here again. Polar Bear 2, both on Twitch. Nick Adams here on Facebook to say good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. KDD 4380 is here on Twitch as well to say good morning. Hey, Richard is here. Richard in the house. Yo. Hey, Richard. Danielle Pirro. Nice to see you that you could make time for us amidst your many press conferences. I saw that. Very nice work. Very nice work, Richard. You know what I'm talking about. Jody Kaslik is here on Facebook. Nick Adams, you had me at cake. Oh, cake gets everybody's attention. You had me at cake. Borrowed Bean is here on Twitch. Good morning, Borrowed Bean. It's nice to see you this morning. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome aboard. Have quite a few lurkers this morning. Not a whole bunch of chatters, and that's just a-okay by me because it gives us a chance to get into yesterday's good thing a little bit quicker. We'll continue to say good morning as people start to come in. It's a gray, cloudy, kind of gloomy morning. Time to get going. Oh, do I really have to get out of bed kind of day? New survey released this morning says that 1 in 5, good morning, Jen, on TikTok, 1 in 5 say that a good cup of coffee is better than sex. And 30% go on to say that if they start their day with a bad cup of coffee, it ruins the entire day. Holy cow. Talk about pressure for everyone making coffee. Where is Greg and Rhonda when we need them? Hopefully they're lurking in. This makes their job so important. So many people's days can be wrecked with a bad cup of coffee. That's why this is accurate, because when you lift that coffee up to your lips and it tastes so good, your brain just says everything is going to be okay. This is going to be a good day. Speaking of good days, let's do it. Yesterday's good thing. Okay, so Zumba Bernice is holding out on us because she had a really good thing yesterday, and if she's not going to share it, then it popped up on my feed, and I snagged it, and I am going to share it. So Zumba Bernice got a jacket from her buddy Dean. She says, my buddy Dean surprised me with a cute denim jacket. I always admire his hand gestures and outfits, and there she is getting a hug from Dean. I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing this, Zumba Bernice. But I think you probably would have yesterday. Yesterday, we were slammed with good things. It was just such a good weekend. Yesterday's good thing almost went into overtime again. There she is giving Dean a hug. And there's her Bernice Zumba jacket. Licensed Zumba Strong Nation and proud pro fitness instructor. Bernice. Bernice. Very nice. So that had to be a good thing, I'm thinking, Bernice. Hey, look at that. Zumba, less talk, more dancing. To a friend named Bernice. Custom done by Dean. Oh, that's so awesome. GT, yes, it was a great thing from the weekend. My buddy Dean is awesome. Well, again, my apologies. We were slammed with good things because we had food truck wars. People were busy doing stuff. And I'm glad that you put that out there so we could make a point of stopping and saying, hey, this is pretty cool. And I'm glad that you posted that. Cindy's GT, I defrosted and cleaned one of my 7 freezers. 7? That's it? Okay. Do you need to get a GoFundMe so that we can get another freezer for you? 7 does not seem like nearly enough. 7 freezers? Holy crap. Wow, that's a lot of freezer action. That's a lot of free, but you're busy. You're cooking a lot of stuff, making a lot of stuff. It makes a lot of sense. So if you're just joining the show for the first time and you're wondering, what is this? What is going on here? What is this GT, yesterday's good thing? We like to start the show with a little bit of positivity, and just type in GT and then dash and then hit us with something good that happened yesterday, and we will put it on the show. We like to just, get the ball rolling like a morning cup of coffee, starting the day on a good note. And I was so excited when the news came in. Friday, September the 28th, Saturday Night Live is going to be back on NBC. So I believe this is a 51st season. It's literally, I'm so excited. It's a birthday present for yours truly. I don't even like to talk about my birthday. I'm one of those people. I don't like birthdays. I'm not big on birthdays. But you know what? It quietly is the gift that I get most years when they put the show on at the end of September for the first time after the summer break. And with so much chaos and mayhem going on in the world, we need we need those people to be making fun of eating the cats, eating the dogs. Oh, man, it's going to be great. Now, the one thing they didn't announce for season 50, sorry, I said 51. The one thing they didn't announce for season 50 was who's going to host Saturday Night Live. And so if you're a fan of the show or you've even watched the show, who would you love to see as the host of the premiere season 50 of Saturday Night Live? Who would you like to see kick off the season? Oh, that's a good question, eh? A Midstar GT, yesterday's good thing. Boro Bean says, drink decaf, so I'm going to say no. What? You drink decaf? Oh, my gosh. How can you do that? Nick says, bad sex is always better than good coffee. Bad sex is always better. I don't know about that, Nick. Well, I guess there's a lot of variables here. Tosh and Zumba Bernice had a meetup yesterday. That was a good thing as well. That is awesome. Tosh says, got a test back and aced it. What a great feeling. Superstar. Good job. Winner's bell for you, Tosh. Excellent. Cindy said, I used to have 9 freezers. Oh, man. I think my mother-in-law had 5. I think she got up to 5 freezers. Cindy, you now are the freezer champion. 7 freezers, and she used to have 9. Good Lord. That is a lot of freezers. Bernice is with me on SNL. Derek says, would like to see Derek from Simple Jack on SNL. Oh, as the musical guest, I'm sure. Good morning, Derek. Nice to see you. As folks start piling in this morning. Oh, gosh. TikTok's really busy now. Carol is here. Good morning, Carol and Evan. Mike Power, good morning. Thomas McGrath, nice to see you. Christy Lawrence is here, too. Good morning to Mark and Kay Royal. Doug Black is here. Good morning, Doug. Tom McAllister, hope you have a great day. Thank you. We've also got Serena and Alan. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. Give us a good thing. Something from yesterday that was good. Yesterday's good thing. GT. Yesterday's good thing. Okay, well, we got time. It's all good. Man. So Red Lobster coming out of bankruptcy protection. That is a good thing. And they have a new CEO. He is a 35-year-old investment banker, I believe. This guy is young. Yikes. His name is Damalo Adamgolium. He's been appointed the new CEO of Red Lobster. There he is, 35 years old. Red Lobster, obviously one of the world's largest seafood chains. The acquisition by RL Investor Holdings LLC is now complete, and they're out of bankruptcy proceedings. This guy's running it now. I can't get over that. 35 years old. Wow, and he's running the entire chain. 545 restaurants in 44 U.S. states and 4 Canadian provinces. So there he is. His mom is still driving him to the office. He's so young. Mom, can you drop me off at work? I got to run Red Lobster. Holy man. Well, at least they're off of life support and they're back in action, and we're going to see what they can do to keep things, to keep it on the rails now. Borrowed Bean says, foggy on 16 by Newdale. Ooh, that's good to know. Just to show you what our roads look like right at the top of the hour here, we do have some really thick fog. 16 and 10 Minnedosa showed some visibility issues. Here's another look at the highways, by the way. I think that's why we got a ton of lurkers today. It is like Lurkerville. Tuesday, Lurkerville. Lots of people watching and listening. Thank you for being here. I think it's because people are concerned a bit about the fog. This is what it's looking like outside. We'll just bring this up again and show it to you. That we are expecting kind of a gloomy, gray, humid day today. We were saying this is like a Cancun-style day for Western Manitoba. It's going to be really warm. It's going to feel like 30 degrees, but muggy, sticky, and cloudy. Buckle up because cool weather is coming. This will be our daytime high on Sunday, the first official day of fall. It comes in around 7 o'clock Sunday morning, just after 7. And the daytime high on Sunday, just 15 degrees, which is where we start the day right now. So anyway, that's how things are looking. So spread the word. Thick fog. Be careful on the roads this morning. Please be really careful, Rob. Good morning on TikTok. Jack, good to see you. And also good morning to David Robinson. Welcome. And James Cruinch. Be careful. Trev is here. Trev Webb, good morning. Just getting through yesterday's good thing. Bit of a mosh of stuff going on today because of the thick fog. Will Maya Rudolph come back and play Kamala Harris on SNL? That's what I'm hearing. I think the big variable will be Tim Waltz. There's no indication as to who Tim Waltz will be played by. I thought Steve Martin was going to play him, and that's not apparently going to happen. Donald Trump is done by a cast member. She'll play Kamala Harris. I think they'll open the show. I can't wait. September 28th. Can you not just picture it? Everybody quiets down after a little bit of laughter. And then it'll be probably the debates and something about the pets. Oh, it'd be so much fun to be in the writing room for that season premiere of Saturday Night Live. Michelle is here on Facebook. Good morning, Michelle. It's nice to see you. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for yesterday's good thing. Of course, today is Fuel Good Day. I'm going to be at Heritage Co-op Gas Bar over on Richmond Avenue between noon and 2 today. Oh, memories of the days I used to work at the Co-op Gas Bar in Erickson. Here I am. Look at this. It was the 90s. I was working hard. There I am at the Co-op Gas Bar in Erickson, Manitoba, standing next to the Coke machine that we had. For 40 cents, you could get yourself a bottle of Coke. And the price of gas when I worked there was $43.9. So many people wanted receipts. It was burned in my mind. The year I started at the Co-op Gas, 43 cents a liter for gasoline in 1990. So there I am, and I will do it again. So it's a near and dear event to my heart because I really enjoy it. It brings back the memories of fun times in the sunshine. Now, the wintertime, not so fun. But 10 cents a liter will be going to local charities today. And, of course, they will also be donating $1 from coffee proceeds and Big Chill proceeds to nonprofit groups. For example, Heritage Co-op will be supporting the food bank. Food banks across their area where their Heritage Co-ops do business. Neepawa Gladstone Co-op will be supporting the Gladstone Area Senior Support and Neepawa Habitat for Humanity. Valley View will be supporting Pearson Early Learning, Moleta Early Learning, nutrition programs, Verdun Schools, Kenton Community Enterprise Heritage, and local food banks. Pembina will be supporting the Souris Glenwood Fire Department. Boundary Co-op will be supporting Lakeland Regional Library, Killarney Boys of Ain New School Playground Project, and the Deloraine and Area Community Food Cupboard. And at Twin Valley, it'll be local fire departments. So we'll see you later today at Heritage Co-op over on Richmond Avenue between noon and 2. And I look forward to seeing you, saying hi. And I promise I won't put diesel in your gas tank. That would be bad. Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa. Boy, you've got to get up there and take advantage of their Relax and Unwind special. The one-night package is a stay in a deluxe room with 2 Clarso Nordic Spa passes for just $268. The 2-night package is $398, and that'll get you, of course, 2 nights in a deluxe guest room and 2 passes to the Clarso Nordic Spa. And when you take advantage of this deal that is only in effect until Halloween, you can buy additional spa passes to the Clarso Nordic Spa at beautiful Elkhorn Resort for just $59 each, plus tax. Elkhorn Resort and Clarso Nordic Spa. Give them a follow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and find them online. Beautiful pictures on their website, elkhornresort.mb.ca. And you've always got time for Tim Hortons. Yes, you want to talk about coffee making or breaking the day. This explains a lot to me and why so many people are at the drive-thru for their Tim's first thing in the morning. It's because it could wreck your day if you don't have a great cup of coffee. Again, 35% said the day is done. That's it. If I get a bad cup of coffee to start the day is just not worth living. And so you can't mess around. It's super important. And you can jazz it up a little bit with some Nutella. Thinking outside the jar with Tim's and Nutella collaboration, you can get a dream cookie, a dream donut, chocolate hazelnut ice cap, latte, or cold brew, all now offered with Nutella. And the always awesome flatbread pizza. They come in bacon, everything chicken parmesan, pepperoni, and simply cheese. Now starting at just $6.99. Great for lunch, great for dinner, or snack after the bar. Flatbread pizza available now at your local Tim Hortons. You've always got time for Tim's in Brandon, Verdun, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Don't wreck your day. Don't wreck your day. Start your day with a delicious cup of Tim Hortons coffee. So, exciting news for Brandon. We are going to get a rather popular brew house is coming to Brandon. And you're probably familiar with this place. It's called Trans-Canada Brewing Company. I'm not sure what has taken so long. Their Trans-Canada Brewing Company, have a look at this. They posted this video loading up some of their beers and saying, we're hitting the road, and they're coming to Brandon. Now, it's not the first brew house that we have ever had in our city, but this is an especially popular one in Winnipeg, and they're coming in spring of 2026. Have you ever been to the Trans-Canada Brewing Company in Winnipeg? They've got quite the operation with the brewery, the tap room. I believe they serve food as well, and so there they are. This is their teaser video saying, hey, we're coming to Brandon. All right, so who drove after this video? That's my question. I'm kidding. Look at that. So exciting times ahead. If you are a fan of Trans-Canada Brewhouse, I hope that it looks like this. This is what the Winnipeg store looks like. Look at this. There's their merch shop. They've got tables set up. They've got, obviously, drinks there for everybody and some food to eat. This looks fantastic. So this is supposed to be coming in spring 2026. Zumba Bernice says she's been there and loves their blueberry beer. Ooh, they've got different flavors. I kind of like the setup that they've got going on there. It just seems like a good old-fashioned social. But look at the window there. You can see through to the vats in the back where they're brewing the beer. Oh, man, this is fantastic. I remember when I worked in Regina, they used to have a place called Molson House. And Molson beer, it used to be anyway, I'm not sure if this is the case, but Molson used to brew a lot of beer in Regina, and they used to have a place called Molson House that looked very similar to this, and you could go in there and your group or organization could have it for an evening, and it was basically all you could drink Molson for like 4 hours, and it was right outside the factory. And then what happened was there were different groups and organizations that would sell tickets, and then they do that as a fundraiser. So if you're a part of the Rotary Club, and the Rotary Club of Regina would say, hey, we're having a big Molson House on Thursday, drop by and for this cost, you can come and drink free beer. Those were fun. And you're right outside the brewery. You can drink Molson for 4 hours. Whoa. Good if you're in the taxi cab business, no doubt about it. But this is Trans-Canada Brewing Company, and they're coming to our town in the spring of 2026. So I'm assuming we're going to get an operation like this. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big operation. So excited about that. Zumba Bernice said the old firehouse would be a perfect spot for them. I think, and I may be wrong, I believe they're going to be right off the Trans-Canada Highway, which again tells me that this could be a big operation. And not spring 2025, which is the nearest spring to us. This is spring of the following year. So there's a bit of a wait there. But nice to see the announcement. It's always good when we've got a big new local business coming to our area, and we'll have to wait with anticipation. Maybe by Shanks, Ryan says. That's quite possible. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, we're going to take a quick beach break. We're going to be back with more in just a second. I believe we're going to Elvis's Beach Bar today. Oh, I like this one. Anguilla, Antigua. Live shot of the beach bar this morning. Let's do it. Back in just a bit.
Coffee sips, talking flips. Fun begins, just feels right. Thank you, sun seekers. Daybreak believers. Go through and fun. Let's run every morning on the show. Something sweet, laughs and tales can't be beat. Beach vibes, endless tides, ride the waves, feel the heat. Thank you, sun seekers, daybreak believers. Whoa, food and fun, let's run every morning on the show. Pantry treats. Something sweet, laughs and tales can't be beat. Beach vibes, endless tides, ride the waves, feel the heat.
Good morning, Sunseekers. Good to have you along. Boy, we have got a ton of lurkers today. Yay, it's a beach party. It's a beach party. Live shot for you from Elvis's Beach Bar. I always say there'll be a beach chair waiting for you, even on days like today that are kind of gloomy and kind of gross, but at least it's going to be warm. We will see highs that will feel like 30 degrees thanks to the Humidex. We expect a high of 24 today, incredibly high humidities. That's why we're seeing a lot of fog. Again, Sunseekers telling us as they hit the road this morning that we've got some really thick fog, especially on the 16. The Yellowhead, we're seeing it on the camera at Arden, and 16 at 10 at Menadosa. They're saying even up around Newdale area, also some rather thick fog towards Shoal Lake. So please give yourself extra time to get to where you're going today if you're traveling the Yellowhead corridor, seeing quite a bit of fog this morning. It should lift a little bit later on this morning as you just pull into work, but the humidity is going to stay. Visibility improved, but it's going to be sticky and warm. And we're into a cool down mode. Wednesday, we expect a mix of sun and cloud, showers, thunder showers, 24, then 19, then 18, then 17, then 16. Then it's like, oh, you can tell the first day of fall is coming Sunday. And our daytime high Sunday, cloudy and just 15 degrees. So let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy these last few days of summer. It is Fuel Good Day today. We will see you at Co-op, at the Co-op Gas Bar on Richmond Avenue. Your weather and road update, as always, brought to you by our friends at voicemanusa.com. They are your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg. voicemanusa.com. Airport ride, going to the mall, going to Red Lobster now that it's out of bankruptcy protection. They can take you. westmanshuttle.com. Call 204-730-2333. Ryan says, woohoo! Debbie Kina, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Zumba Bernice says, Shanks has a bar, grill, and lounge. So I don't know if they're going to want to be close to that then. I would think on paper that would make a lot of sense, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's still a ways off, like I say, 2026, so we'll have to wait. Here's our frosty map this morning. Again, northern Nevada getting some frost this morning. The mountains in California also getting frost. They can have it. We've got the fog. We've got the mild temperatures. Ryan says on geese alert, geese are flying south already. Oh, they know what's coming Sunday. We're going to be okay till Sunday. Then Sunday is going to be a cool down. You're going to want to keep those jeans handy. But as I always say, there's always a beach chair waiting for you on this show. It's always a beach day. As things cool down and the lurkers continue to pile in, it's because you want to have that warm feeling. And we have beach breaks all the time. We're talking about food and fun places and a good start to the day, right? So I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. We're on all platforms for the first hour of the show, and then we move over to Twitch for hour 2, which is just under 30 minutes away. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And we would love to have you join us for that. In business news this morning, Target has already announced that Christmas is here. Target is the department store equivalent of Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is you. Target has announced that the Christmas shopping season is about to begin October the 1st. What day is it again? That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks away. So Target has Christmas trees up, Christmas lights up. You could walk into a Target. Now, Target isn't in Canada anymore, but if you're going to be at a U.S. location, expect to be hearing Christmas music dropped intermittently with Michael Jackson's Thriller, I guess, and the Monster Mash, followed by Mariah Carey. It'll be the Monster Mash, and then All I Want for Christmas Is You on repeat for the next 2 weeks. Isn't that crazy? But it's been a bit of a tough slug the last number of months, so Target's trying to take advantage, and so the Christmas holiday shopping season begins October the 1st at Target. There you go. Interesting business news there. Some entertainment news this morning. Diddy has been arrested by federal officials in New York City after a grand jury indictment. This is big news because it's a sealed indictment. Now, it's being speculated that this has to do with human trafficking. That's the speculation. Just a couple hours before he got arrested, he was strolling around New York City with his son Christian. He even stopped to greet some fans, sign some autographs, and take some selfies. And about an hour later, he was in custody, taken into federal custody. Sources say Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel where he was staying, and they arrested him. And now there are unconfirmed reports they're tearing all his stuff apart. They did this before, and at his home in Miami and Beverly Hills. And so this follows some grand jury testimony. Again, these indictments are sealed. So we can't get too many details, but again, possible criminal investigation into alleged sex trafficking and other offenses. And there is a lot of concern online this morning that this could break wide open into a much wider Hollywood scandal. Now, we'll have to just wait and see where this goes. But this is big news this morning in the world of entertainment. And still with Hollywood scandals, I hope you have Netflix, because this is a big one. Netflix is about to drop a documentary series that everyone around the water cooler is going to be talking about, because it has to do with Matthew Perry and how easily accessible drugs are in Hollywood. It's pretty disgusting, but it probably won't surprise you. The documentary is called, and it drops tonight at midnight, the documentary is called TMZ Investigates Matthew Perry and the Secret Celebrity Drug Ring. Oh my gosh. Is it only, I'm sorry, it's not Netflix, it's Hulu. Ah, crap. I got to find a way to get that. This is going to be a documentary everybody's talking about. Several celebrities, including Kelly Osbourne, have come forward to say, okay, here's what's going on in Hollywood. When I was 13 years old, I'd go to the doctor and say I need Vicodin or Oxy. Not only would the doctor write the prescription, at 13 years old, she'd go into a Los Angeles pharmacy and no questions asked, and literally no questions asked regarding age, what this is for, is it back pain or whatever. They would give you the drugs. And here's a bit of a preview of the documentary that everybody's going to be talking about. This is going to be huge.
So you're from a very famous family. And when you went to doctors, did that become part of their calculation in giving you these drugs to ingratiate themselves with celebrities?
I can't say with 100% certainty, but it very much felt that way.
What kind of drugs?
It started off with Vicodin, ended up with Oxycontin, which is a lot stronger and very dangerous.
So they never questioned you, challenged you?
No. Never.
They just gave you drugs?
I would say that I was in pain and they just wrote me a prescription.
Did they ever call your mom or dad and say, what's going on here?
No. They didn't. I mean, not to my knowledge anyway.
Would you actually be the one to go to the pharmacy and fill the prescription?
Yeah.
At 13 years old?
13-year-old?
I'd go with an older friend or, yeah. In retrospect, when you say this now, it's so crazy because there's no way a 13-year-old would be able to go into a pharmacy and just pick up this kind of medication without having a parental figure there in some way.
And of course, this is the tip of the iceberg, because the reason for the documentary is because Matthew Perry relied on doctors to fuel his addiction. There were doctors, drug dealers, and enablers all around him. And this documentary does a deep dive into the culture of Hollywood called Celebrity Drug Ring. And even young kids, if they're child actors, child singers, child performers, going into the pharmacy with a doctor's script and getting it filled. Complete insanity. Very, very sad. But I don't know if I'm totally surprised. It's just shocking. And it takes a celebrity death like Matthew Perry's to have light shined on this. Again, this drops tonight. TMZ investigates Matthew Perry and the secret celebrity drug ring on Hulu. But I'm thinking it's going to be available in more places than Hulu in the coming days. If you have access to Hulu or have access to VPN and whatever to get your hands on this documentary, this is going to be a big one. Oh, the Hollywood secrets. Yeah, it's sad. Very, very sad. All right, moving things along this morning. That good cup of coffee. How a good cup of coffee can turn a bad day around. We move from the illegal addictions to the legal ones. Yes. A new poll of coffee drinkers said 31% the entire day could be ruined if their coffee isn't right. They can tell when they've received an incorrect order based on it doesn't taste right, 25%, or it doesn't look right, 9%. And 1 in 5 claim that fresh coffee is better than sex. What? Fresh coffee is better than sex? Andrea says, I'd say there's a factor or two that has to be considered in both. Cheryl says, really? Then they aren't doing it right. Chris says, what kind of coffee are they drinking? I need some of that coffee. D says, sorry to hear people's love life sucks. Well, it might not be the love life. It might be the sex life. It depends on the day. Depends on the sex, I guess. What say you? Cindy says, I'm not touching that one. Lori says, don't like or drink coffee, so absolutely not. Something would have to be pretty good to be better than that. Well, Lori's not only... Thank you, Lori, for telling us you're not only getting some, but it's good. Yay, Lori gets the winner's bell. Lori gets winner's bell. Lori is getting some. Lori's getting some. Winner, winner. Lori is a winner, winner. Congratulations, Lori. Love life is good. Hey, blessed mama. Nice to see you. Santa says, I don't know about coffee, but good chocolate is definitely better. I would like to be in the same room with Sana when she is enjoying her chocolate bar. I think I picture it as right out of When Harry Met Sally. You know what I'm talking about? The... Nellie chimes in and says, yeah, it totally, no way. It sounds like I'm drinking the wrong coffee. Oh, come on, you guys. Coffee can turn a bad day right side up. The study discovered exactly what the perfect cup of coffee is most likely to be universally. Both hot and cold coffee drinkers like their brews medium roast, 52%. I'm not even sure what that means. This has got to be black and strong. A study also showed how people prefer to have their coffee served. Iced coffee drinkers were found to be more likely to use both sweeteners and creamers in their coffee. Well, no kidding. According to both hot and cold drinkers, the best flavors for creamers and sweeteners are vanilla. Vanilla came in at number 1, followed by caramel at number 2, caramel macchiato at 3, hazelnut, and white chocolate mocha. Good Lord, it's a dessert. It's not a coffee. Jeez. Cindy says there's something to be said about a good cup of coffee. Quentin says, to be fair, it's more realistic to expect coffee in the morning. Spoken as someone who's been married a little while. If you were dating, it would be a much different story. Coffee? What's coffee? Hand me a Gatorade, man. I need to replenish my fluids. Super Bernice says, bold and black for me. Bold and black. These dessert flavors drive me nuts. I'm not having a coffee to have dessert. I'm having a coffee because it's like jet fuel. Jet fuel. But a lot of people, how do you take it? Is it coffee cream? So if you're going for A Tim's, for example, is it a 1x1, a 2x2, a 4x4? God, 4x4, 4 creams, 4 sugars, for diabetes. Then there's a Gretzky. The Gretzky is the 9x9. Oh my God. Who is having a Gretzky? Seriously? No, I like it. I like it black and strong. Cheryl says coconut coffee, mate, once in a while. Likes it a little tropical. Cindy's with the majority because vanilla was considered to be the top creamer flavor. And Cindy is, joining that. Sugar-free French vanilla. Cheryl is usually black. Blessed Mama says you're not really drinking coffee anymore at that point. No, it's a milkshake. It's a milkshake if you're having a 9x9. That is crazy. Dan says a 3x3, sometimes 4x4. Dan, that's too much cream, man. That's too. You just got to level yourself off on that a little bit. Borrowed Bean says decaf with cream. It does absolutely nothing for me. It's a habit. Well, because it's decaf. It's like these people who drink non-alcoholized beer. I want the taste of something terrible without any alcohol and something that's going to make me pee every few minutes. So I'll have some de-alcoholized beer. I heard you're not supposed to have coffee within the first 90 minutes of getting up. Ooh. What are you talking about? Is that true? You know what I do now? Well, I'll tell you what I do. I ask ChatGPT, our AI expert, are you supposed to have coffee within 90 minutes of waking up? Let's ask AI. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, we're learning something here. See, ask these. This is what chat is for. Ask the questions. We will pose it to our AI supercomputer. It is recommended that you wait at least 90 minutes from wake up to first sip for a first coffee. This is because cortisol levels, a hormone that helps with alertness, are naturally high in the morning. Drinking coffee too early may interfere with the natural production of cortisol, potentially diminishing its effect and leading to increased caffeine dependence. By waiting, you take advantage of what your body is already naturally producing, and the coffee simply builds on that. So there's no real there's no adverse health effects by having coffee within the first 90 minutes. What it is that your body is already saying, all right, it's not, my body's not doing that though. It's not doing that. It's my body as I drag it to the shower, it's kind of screaming and crying. I don't know where. Maybe I'm just low on cortisol. My body's doing this. I don't want to get up. I want to go back. And then the shower goes on. And then you just your brain takes over. Your body is saying no, and your brain just says, get in the shower, you stinky bugger. Get in here. This is how we start the day. And then the water starts pouring, and it's like your body goes, okay. Maybe that's when the cortisol kicks in. Because then it's like, okay, I'm okay till the shower happens. Then I'm out of the shower, and I'm feeling good. I'm thinking about the day, thinking about the show, thinking about you guys, ready to rock and roll. But to get from the bed to the shower, I'm going to need a forklift someday. And it's not because I'm on 600-pound life. It's because I just don't. So if I had some people I know have a coffee maker right by the bed, take a shot, that would not be good. K-Nick Stowe says a double to start my day. Or I'm a bee all day and have a headache. Uh-oh. That's a sign of dependence. But I'm with you because on the weekend, I barely drink coffee. I can nap constantly. I'm like an old man that needs his nap. Oh, man. Cindy's like, no, I need that Java within the first 5 minutes of getting up. It's got to be instantaneous. Blessed Mama says, have a big glass of water to start your day. Now, I do have water before I have coffee. They always say that the first thing you should have before you start your day is a nice big glass of water, which is exactly what I do. Unlike Quentin, he starts his day with a nice big glass of bench presses and leg lifts. No. Zumba Bernice says 90 minutes. Oh no. Now again, there's no ill health effects. It's recommended because your body is producing cortisol. And this is from AI. I think it's reasonably accurate. Cortisol is a stress hormone. It raises blood sugar, so best to keep it under control. Okay. Good job, Tyler. Good job. Well, thank you. On the water. Well, waters. I can do that. There's many things I can't do because of my lack of talent, but drink a glass of water. I could certainly do that. So let's get some coffee in us and let's have an amazing day. And if your coffee is fantastic, bless you. It's got to be. It can wreck your day. It can make your day. And speaking of making your day, if you're an alcohol drinker, I'm sorry to switch gears so quickly and make things so strong so fast, but I found this interesting. This is hot for the Christmas holiday drinking season. Garlic-infused vodka created by a Dolphin Baba is a game changer. No, it's not created by a Dolphin Baba. I'm lying. But apparently this is the hot drink of Christmas time, the hot spirit. Who knew? Dauphin, Manitoba had the keys to the kingdom the whole time. I don't know about this. What do you think of this? Garlic-infused vodka. I kind of have, my initial reaction is like, ooh, I love garlic. I could put garlic in the stove on a cookie sheet with a tablespoon of olive after cutting the tops off, bake it so it gets nice and mushy, and just scoop it out with a spoon. I love garlic. I love eating it on toast. I love eating it in chicken. I love eating it in soup. I love eating garlic even by itself. And then no one likes to hang out with me because you're a stinky man. Yes, that's what garlic does. But to drink garlic, I don't think so, Tim. I don't think so. I prefer to eat my garlic, not drink. And I love vodka. So how can I love these two things and then make me feel sick to my stomach? It does. It makes me feel sick. Ugh. However, Quentin has a good point. Could kick up a Caesar. That's true. I guess I'm thinking, when I'm trying a new alcohol, I like to try it without any mix at all because I want to see what it tastes like. Right? I don't want to shoot it. I want to have a sip. Say, this is good. Okay. And then we'll try it in something. So, yeah, you might be right. I guess that's what I'd have to do. With all that tomato and salt and pickle juice, I guess. And Yellow Jacket says pickle-infused vodka would be better. I've had that, and it is good. Pickle juice also fantastic for hangovers, just in case you were wondering. Hangovers, pickle juice, it's tried, tested, true. Blessed Mama says, wonder if it would help if you were feeling sick or had a cold. Hot toddies, we regularly have them in our household when somebody's got a cold, and even though you're not supposed to drink alcohol when you're sick because your immune system is already low, it does help to ease symptoms, and maybe it could be good when you're sick. I don't know. We'll have to give it a try. Do you drink flavored vodka? What would be, if you do drink flavored vodka, is there any that are good? That you've had and said, oh, they're delicious. I love the vanilla flavored vodka. I love the caramel vodka. They come in so many different flavors. Is there a vodka that you enjoy, a flavored vodka that you can't wait to have this holiday season? No, not to just the regular vodka. Well, we'll have to wait and see. This could be... I got to try some apple pie moonshine last week. What a kick. I've had that as well. It's very good, Derek. It's a little on the sweet side. Cindy said used to make raspberry vodka a few years ago, and then the RCMP showed up. I'm kidding. Then we got busted. Oh, you're talking fruit infused. So you take some vodka and throw fruit in it? That sounds good. That sounds pretty good. Garlic, I don't know. I think it's going to be Caesar. It's going to be a Caesar for me on that one. And the smell, like when you crack it open and that smell of alcohol and garlic, I don't know. I don't know if it would jive. Anyway, enjoy your great cup of coffee. Enjoy your day. We have to say goodbye to some of our social media friends because we're moving the party over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And we've got a lot of our Sunseekers in there already. Lance, come on over. Greg, Alan, Dan, Laura, come on over. We're moving to Twitch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And I'm moving myself over to Heritage Co-op on Richmond Avenue in Brandon at the Gas Bar today from noon until 2. Pumping gas. The sound of the ding ding brings back memories. Fill her up with regular. Diesel, you bet. I got it. I got diesel. I got diesel for you. No, don't put diesel in there. Don't put the diesel in there. No, I think I can just wash the windows. I think I'm a window washer today. But I'll tell you, I was the best on my crew at window washing. 1990 top window washer at the gas station. I think those talents might be gone. But we will see today, and we'll raise funds for the community. Again, 10 cents a liter from gas, $1 from the Big Cool, and cooperative coffee going to support local community organizations. And we will do that today at noon. Thank you, TikTokers. We'll see you again tomorrow for a Hump Day Wednesday edition of the show. In the meantime, easy does it on those roads, okay? It's a little bit foggy this morning. Be careful. We'll see you again tomorrow for more food, fun places, and mayhem. Otherwise, come on over to Twitch. Party continues at twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, and now we're going to have to say goodbye to our friends on Facebook and YouTube and X and move the party over to Twitch. We'll get into hour 2, and it's Tasted Tuesday. And speaking of coffee, it'll be cooperative coffee versus the Big Cool. Some sugar and some caffeine coming up to celebrate our special Fuel Good Day today. Thank you so much, YouTube. Catch you tomorrow at 7. Thank you so much.